Hey everybody, how are you? I am back just like I told you I would be. We're going to make this wreath for my spring into summer wreath. Okay guys, can you see this? Do you see this wreath right here? This is the one that gave me the inspiration. And if you look at it, it's got turnips and parsnips, carrots, all kinds of stuff, but I love it. Well, anyway, I bought all of this, and I think I already showed you the video on my haul. And in my haul, I have all of these things, and I got some from the Dollar Tree because if you see here in this picture, or go online to the catalog, you'll be able to see it much better. But they have these little berries, and I'm going to put some of this in here from the Dollar Tree. Okay, and then if you notice the ribbon, it's green, and then it has the courtly check in the middle of it. Do you see that? It's nighttime and there's shadows, so forgive me. Anyway, I'm going to leave this bow on, but I'm going to also, and I got this from Hobby Lobby. You see this green? It's almost exactly the same color. And I'm going to put this, I'm going to glue this in the middle of it, and then I'm just going to put loops in between the vegetables, but leave this big one on. Okay, so this shouldn't take long. It's like all the rest of my wreaths. I don't go into great detail. I just kind of put things where I think they might look good. And I'm trying to think for my base. Because theirs look like, it almost looks like lemon leaves. But it's a bunch of leaves. I'm going to go and look, and I'll be right back, see what I have. Okay, so I know what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do leaves. I do have this garland that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I'm just going to do like I normally do. Let me try these. I don't know if I like their clippers very much. Nope, I don't like them. I'm just going to put these sporadically in here because it is spring. And I don't have a big, greenery with a bunch of leaves like they have. And that's okay. I'm not trying to reproduce the exact. I'm just trying to get my feel of I'm trying to just kind of get the look of it. Not exact, but you know what I mean. Because this is a very full wreath. You can tell they have a lot of stuff jam-packed in it. And I'm just going to put these under. And yes, it's the same grapevine wreath. I know I keep saying I'm going to get another one, and I don't. Okay. You always, in a wreath, a lot of times you're going to want that filler, that mane. And I don't mind cutting it because I usually cut my garlands anyway. And after I'm done with this, I can put these anywhere. So I'm going to keep going around and then I'll be back. Okay guys, so what I'm doing is I just used one of the garlands from Hobby Lobby, and I like it. It's lighter and it doesn't have the leaves, but that's okay. It doesn't have to have leaves. Like I said, I'm not trying to recreate exact. I'm just taking what I've seen and making my own feel of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this ribbon on, but I'm also going to make loops, if you will, and kind of put them sporadically through the wreath. But right now what I'm concentrating on is the artichokes, and I don't know, what I did is I put a little wire in this one and stuck it, but I still think I'm going to have to hot glue it a little. And when I say a little, I mean a little, and you know how I do. I don't glue because I want to be able to take these off, but just enough to anchor it for now. So let's just hold this on for a minute. And I took off all the tags because you don't need to see me do that, and it's just a waste of time. And I think I'll put one, but I want you to be able to see them when this is up. And you do this every once in a while when you're putting your wreath up. But holding your wreath up, because this is going to be on the wall, so you want the stuff to show the way it would look when it's on hanging, right? Okay. And then I'm going to come over here, and on this edge, and keep in mind there's going to be all kinds of stuff put in between all this. Okay, so I'm going to put my artichokes, I think, where I want them, and then I'll be back. Okay guys, as you can see, I have the artichokes on. These were little boogers trying to get on, so I didn't want to bore you with it. But anyway, I have them on. I think the rest will be pretty easy. So I've cut little sprigs, and I can't remember what the name of this plant is. If you remember what the name of it is, would you please put it down below? Is it a pothos? I can't remember. But I love this color. And again, I'm so sorry for the shadowing, but it is almost 10 o'clock at night. And unfortunately, that's the way it is, I guess. So I'm cutting up this big bush so I can put these in wherever I want them, and that gives me that purple color that I like. Let's put some here. And this is what I was telling you. Everything's going to be filled in. When you first see this going, you're going, ooh, what's going on? You know? I know what you're thinking. I haven't filled you yet, I hope. Really like this. I think it is in the pothos family. Okay. Put another one of these from the Dollar Tree right in here. Guys, I'm telling you, when I do these things, when I say I just put it in, there's no rhyme or reason, I really do mean that. I don't have a method, I don't have, you know, okay, where will I put this? I just start putting them in, and then I just keep adding to it. And this is what I'm saying, the rest of this I'm able to stick in. It's those doggone artichokes that I had to get in and anchor. Got to pull all my glue threads out. Okay, I'm going to keep putting these little pieces in, and when I'm done with those, I'll be back. Oh my gosh, you guys, it is so pretty. It is really coming along. I know you can't really see it well, but when I put it up, it's kind of oblong. Can you tell? I know it's so big. I'm going to show you when it's up. But oh my gosh, I love these colors. I love the deep purples and the avocado greens with this black and white. Oh my gosh. This is gorgeous. This is one of my favorite that I've done so far. Okay, so now I'm going to come in, and these really work well. These really go in easy, and they look really nice. Just gives it that pop that I want. Okay, now I have to look at and hold this up to see how it's going to be and how I want it. Do I want it like that? No, I think I want it like this. Okay, cool. Anyway, so now I'm going to add a couple carrots only because this is going to go up in my Easter home tour, and then I'll probably take the carrots out because then the other carrots are going to go out, you know. So what I'm going to do here, and you're thinking, Daveda, the tag's on there? I know. I'll take it off. Because this is like a vegetable wreath, you know. Just so you don't get nervous, I'll take it off now. You know what? I'm going to have to glue it a little bit, I think. It's okay. It'll pop off. It's okay. The other one just went right in. See what I mean? It's weird. Some go right in, others give me a run for my money. Okay, so now I'm going to put in the little sprigs of rosemary. And that's that one I showed you, and there was 4 of them put together, so I just took them apart. Actually, I need it to be a little bit less of a stem. Okay, another one. Just trying to find a more sparse area. Oh, that's good. Okay. Again, I always bring it up so I can see what it's looking like. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love it. I'm not joking. I really do. Okay, now let's not forget these guys. I don't even know what they are, but... Ooh, look at that pop of green. I like that. See that stem. Okay, cool. And this one, where will this one go? Okay, I know where I'm going to put it. Put it right here. Cool. I know you guys can't see it real well yet, but I still have to put some of these little leftover berries, and then we have to put our ribbon, right? And then I also want to put, I think I'm just going to kind of put this little bunny in just for Easter, and then I'll just take this off and it'll just be the vegetables. Need that to stay there for a minute. I'll tell you, some of these have a mind of their own. Some of them just don't want to go, and others will go just fine. Okay, and white always makes things pop, so I want to add Well, actually, I'm going to put it with the purple. See the way that just made it pop? Those two. And then wherever I have this, see that? I think I'm going to bring this one just about here. And our last purple. I like it. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to, I'll just show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to lay this ribbon right in the middle of this green, and then we're going to insert this throughout the wreath. Okay guys, do you see what I'm doing with this? I'm making that ribbon that you saw in the magazine, and I don't know if I'm going to just kind of weave this in and out, or if I'm going to make like little loops and put those loops here and there. Yep guys, it looks like what they've done in that picture is they've just looped it just like this and then just stuck it randomly, because look how pretty, look at that. Look at this. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut these, and then I'm just going to sporadically see if I can put wire a little bit and then just stick them in. Okay, so what I did, you see this? I just looped it and I tied it with wire, and then I can use these somewhere else if I want. But see that? That looks pretty good, huh? I like that. Okay, so I'm going to do that to the rest of this, and then we'll put them into the wreath. So let's see, how's that going to look? Because then when I put a little bit of wire, it can stick into the grapevine. Oh, look, you guys, see? Do you see that? Cool. Okay, I'll make the rest of the loops. Okay guys, we're almost done. Look how the loops are turning out. Did you see that? They are turning out so good. So I have a few more to put in, and like I said, I just took the wire and I pinched it. So I can use these again on something else if I want. And I'm just putting them randomly wherever I think they will look good. I'm going to do one more in here. And the last one. Well, I think I'll kind of do it right here where they're kind of together, actually. Looking like two loops, you know what I mean? Okay, now all we have to do is put this little bunny that I've had forever, and I'm just going to put a little bow, and I'm going to use the courtly check, because with this I've had the harlequin, and then I'm just going to sit him and just put a tiny bit of glue so he can stand up. And like I said, after Easter I'll probably just move him. Okay. Okay, so I just put a little bow on this guy, and I'm just, when I get this up, I'm just going to adhere him probably just around here, kind of sitting on the edge, if you will. I can't really show you like this, it's too big, but kind of like here. But I got to put him up first before I can do that. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put it over on my fireplace where I want it. I'm going to fluff this out and I'll be back. This turned out exactly like I wanted. And like I said, right after Easter, I'll take the bunny down and we'll leave. I might leave the carrots, I don't know yet. But other than that, this will stay up. Now this will be my spring into summer wreath. Until we get together again, remember, the world's a better place because you're in it. Don't ever, ever forget that. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.